Hey guys, got another VF Commodore here. This one's been in for our stage 5 package. So, a bit of a rundown on the vehicle. This is an L77, or it was an L77, automatic transmission, and it's obviously received the DOD delete. So we took full advantage of everything. So we've used the Blackwell Cnc cylinder heads. We generally take anywhere from 20 to 30 thou off the base of the heads to bring up the compression. And we've chosen to use we've chosen to use a slightly different cam to our normal go-to. So we've used the Crow Cam's 1287, which is a 227-244. And I believe that is actually on a 114. Yes, sorry, it is. I'll show you the cam card there. You probably won't be able to see it, but I'll try and hold it there. Lift is just over 600 thou, so 680, or sorry, 608. It's a really good cam. It's probably a camshaft that we probably don't use as often as others, and it's probably more so because I've done a lot of videos on everything else that most people generally just go with the cams that we have advertised. So this is a cam that we do stock on the shelf, and we bring it out for certain vehicles and certain customers. So in this case, the customer wanted to go with a stall converter. Well, this cam does work with the standard stall converter. It works heaps better with the converter. So the moment a customer mentions about putting a converter in, then we generally will switch over to this sort of cam. It works really well. So when we get the dyno, and we'll fire up the dyno after we tune, I've sort of come in early this morning to get started. So I've just got to get into the car. I'll get it all tuned up. We will get it on the hoist and show you underneath, because we're using the pacemaker exhaust system and our go-to VCM OTR, which is this is pretty much a Swiss Army knife when it comes to OTRs. So we use it on all the Commodores. It's a really nice bit of gear. And there's your pacemaker headers. So we'll get the car up in the air and we'll show you what it looks like. And obviously we've got to finish it off. It's only just been done, so we'll need to clean the engine bay and so on. But I really like the touches the customer got on here. So it's got the Brembo brakes front and rear, which is cool. Not many people put the brakes in the back as well. So yeah, really nice, well presented vehicle. So hats off to the customer for giving it to us like this. But yeah, let's get it tuned up, let's warm it up, and yeah, let's see what sort of power it makes and see what it sounds like, and yeah, let us know what you think in the comments. So it's always nice to get your feedback, and helps us fine tune what we do. So, but yeah, let's get into it. Time for the results. So 352 kilowatts, 571 newton meters of torque. That is absolutely awesome. This cam really doesn't get as much credit as it should. Just zone in on there just so you can see what it is. I actually forgot to put, it's got a converter in it too. So it's got a Road Blaster 3K converter in it. So, but anyway, back to the figures. So Really nice torque curve. This camshaft is really, I think the big issue why we don't push it as much is that it does work really well with a standard converter and it gets the job done well, but when you match it with a high stall, it's right on where it needs to be. It works absolutely perfectly. So it normally has a little bit of a dead spot in the low RPM ranges, and that's why we don't generally recommend it as much. But when you match it with a converter, it gets you over that dead spot, so you don't actually ever notice it. The converter just gets you straight over the top of it, and it gets it straight onto power, and it puts it right in the sweet spot where it needs to be. It works awesome. Like, the customer is going to be so happy with this car. It just works the whole way, and you know, with a nice flat torque curve, and that's what you want on the street, and a good linear power curve. So exceptionally, it's exceptional. Like, I'm absolutely stoked. The Blackwell CNC cylinder heads, they just bring this camshaft into its own. The pacemaker exhaust system, so it's an 1.7/8. 4-1 long tube, and then it goes into a twin 3-inch. So yeah, I can't rate this cam highly enough, and I really do wish that customers do use it more than they do. But it's one of those things that if you're going to use this cam for it to be its best, I strongly recommend a converter. Not so much because it pushes or whatever. The converter just really brings this camshaft into its zone, like where it needs to be. It brings it into the sweet spot. So yeah, I hope this video is sort of helping you make your mind up. Like, most people probably toss and turn between the 1287 and the 1249, and the 1249 is kind of our Swiss Army knife of camshafts. It really works well across the board. And don't get me wrong, that cam works really well with the converter as well, but this cam in a L77, so a 6 litre L98, and even the LS3s, just with the wide lobe, it really works well. So if you can't take that from this video, I'm really happy with it. The customer's going to be absolutely over the moon with it. There's not a hope in the world he won't be. He'll be stoked as with it. Sounds great, works good, transmission loves it. Yeah, just an absolute top result all in all. Yeah, look forward to seeing how the customer reviews it back to us, but yeah, like I said before, I'm super confident he will love it. So, but anyway, guys, thanks for watching the video. As always, subscribe if you want to continue to follow us, and yeah, let us know in the comments what you think, and you know, and once again, if there's something that you want to see or want us to show you or whatever, just drop it in the comments and we'll do our best to get it up. Thanks again. See you next time.